Oh, here we are again now, and it's like no time has passed. Gazing out upon the sunset as it sinks into the night. Many times it seemed as though a given day might be our last. Face to face with certain death, it's somehow coming out alright. I don't think that we have any cause to lament, but there's quite a lot of thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent, thrilling intent.
God. This looks so goofy. The one in back, the veteran of the sand room, watches from the doorway.
The one worthy paladin.
Okay, let's use the hug wall formation.
They decide to hug the wall in formation.
Oh, I meant them all hugging together, like into a shield wall, but that's fine too.
I like to think one looks back. Captain, are you going to lead the way? He takes a long drag from his cigarette. I've done enough.
If this guy lives through another room, he gets a name. Yeah, they progress in hug wall formation, and one of them steps on this tarp. And I say, that is a 1. This one steps on this tarp and drags the one in front of him. The tarp reveals a hole below. They slam into the ground and their bones join the bones in the bone hole. This one grabs his friend and just throws him right back up. Okay, it's not safe over here, it's not safe over here, it's not even close to safe over here.
Don't worry, guys. There's another tarp here.
Steps on the tarp. That is another 1.
Wow!
What are the odds?
Come on, guys, the tarp's fine.
If I'm following the pattern of this room, the tarps are the only safe place to stand. Damn it, Jerry, have you been paying attention? Not even a little bit. He's stepping onto the tarp and vanishing into a hole.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about my internet web series!
Gonna roll luck for Jerry.
Does he just fucking gymnast swing his way back out?
No.
Jerry is very much dead.
The rest of the paladins look at each other. Oh, okay. So, there are holes. Let's just move forward.
This must be the whole room.
What's this scratch on the ground?
Maybe there's a dog.
This must be the pit room. I'm sure that there is nothing to accompany this pit. That's weird.
This one runs her fingers along the crack in the ground and actually juts backwards just in time as the scythe emerges from the wall.
Is that the guy?
And which one?
The survivor?
The sand room guy is down here, I thought.
Oh yeah, he's still
Sandroom guy ain't getting near any of this bullshit.
Yeah.
He's smoking a nice big nicotine stick before he goes over.
He'll take a step in. He'll be part of the danger here. Where's the fun if he isn't? This paladin takes a step back. She like combat rolls out of the way as this one's exploded. The scythe emerging from the wall and slamming.
I don't think that it's slow enough to see, at least for the first swing.
Yeah,
there's just a red mist.
Yeah, there's a detonation in red mist, and then it detaches from the wall and begins to wiggle and woogle around, slapping its way through the entire forest.
Oh no!
Oh boy, the one up front. He looks up at the impending death. He sees his comrade turn into a fine red mist, and in a moment decides he's going to. He sees this metal object flying at him. He knows all that force, all that momentum. If he can just master that, get a hold of it, like the old martial artists of old, he can turn that weight back on the guillotine.
Is he using Aikido on this?
Not only himself but his friends. So he focuses in. A single breath, steam in the air. grabs this pendulum. Then the explosive goes off and separates his torso from the fact that he did this incredibly dumb move sends the pendulum flying to the side, cutting this paladin in half immediately. She just gone. That it flies forward, lancing, wiggling through these two, and then this man steps forward and gets an idea. He sees all the weight of this guillotine, its force of gravity, and he thinks to himself, if he can master that plane like the martial artists of old, he can
The
turn
gentle
it
art.
back on itself.
How do they have the same one-track mind?
They are all very trained.
He reaches up, he grabs the guillotine, and another explosive goes off. But this time, he was ready. He catches it. He forces the blade up using the force of the explosive. The guillotine flies up, impacts the ceiling, and sticks there. He stops and exhales once. The paladin behind him just...
So, what's his name? Like Jeff?
Yeah, but we gotta name this guy, right? That was a crit 20.
I'm feeling Daryl.
I don't know if I ever got your name. It's Daryl. Turns back around.
He does not ask his companion their name.
No, why would he?
Oh, it's Mikey.
You want to live dangerously?
It's the only thing I know how to. Check this out. He pulls out a switchblade and snaps his own finger. Drops it.
He takes a long drag from the wrong end of a cigarette.
Wraps a mimic around his bleeding finger.
Daryl and Mikey will return.
You run from the cavalcade behind you, unaware of the feats of strength that just occurred on your tail, and also the relative body count of your actions, which could be a lot, could be zero, honestly. Not 100% sure how the castle's magic works. Best not to think about that. Instead, you enter this really nice room, sort of quiet and calm descending over you. You hear the chittering of squirrels and sounds of nature, rushing water. It almost feels like you're in the middle of the jungle or something.
Wow.
Pretty.
This is nice. I like this.
Well, let's rig it to explode.
What?
Wait, no. Hold up. Maybe we can just keep this one nice and psych him out with it.
We're in a hell castle now. There's going to be something hellish happening to this room, no matter what.
That's
Gregor,
actually a pretty good point, dude.
You go, you finish your line about the Hell Castle, and then you hear, just reach up and you touch your neck, and there's something sticking out of the side of it. Is that a fucking blow dart?
Oh, damn it.
And you look up as your vision begins to go hazy, and somebody watches you from the top of the nearby tree.
Oh my god. Jackson, you just dunked yourself.
Ready to stuff!
Thog and Lyra manage to separate themselves fully from the new towering steel point. As they watch, as they cross the plains towards the ocean, actually, they notice something. The castle's howls that characterize the night air have sort of died down. Instead, it appears to be moaning, as if a wounded animal. This call, rather than rising up like a siren, summoning beasts to and from the castle, is consistent. It seems like the air around the countryside is singing with these horrible, horrible, pained noises. And And as Thog and Lyra leave, they notice those same creatures, those twisted creations that resemble dogs made of teeth and tendrils. Rather than before, where they seem to operate and obey the castle's will, they wander confused. Getting to the ocean was a lot easier than they expected as a result. They passed by that old outpost, now completely abandoned, and made it to that shore where they first contacted the Alm. Trudging downwards, Thog almost loses his step, heading towards the salty brine, Lyra following just behind him. Come on, it's just a little bit further. Yeah, right. He nervously looks over his shoulder and takes a look at that castle. You think it hasn't grown bigger, has it? Thog travels towards the stonework, plops down. I was kinda hoping the Elm would, roll back around or something. I don't know if they took their boats. Yeah, don't know if they took their boats. Your queen's power is pretty damn useful, I guess. For whatever good it does us. Yeah. You said nobody was here, right? Yep. Take it you can't see too well in the dark. Thog stops, kinda furrows his brow. What'd you say? Hops up. Sorta scrambles up on the seawall. Lyra following just behind. The two sort of, manage to hold themselves there. The entire construction is this big, rickety mess. The assumption probably that it was created to stop some giant sea monster at one point, or some greater horror of Frearch. They strain their eyes against the darkness. Huh. Wow, there is something out there. That isn't something bigger and worse, right? Just more boats, Lyra says, pointing. You recognize any ships with black sails? Yeah, pirates. I mean, pirates traditionally. Oh. Pirates also rock gold sails? Gold sails? Pink sails too? Pink? Thog rubs his eyes and stares into the darkness, as, silently, a fleet glides towards the shore.